Thank you, Mrs. McKenna, for giving me the opportunity to speak to you all tonight. As I think back over this past year, I'm reminded of all the changes we've had to endure. Changes to our school calendar, changes to our learning environment, changes to our parents' work schedules, and even, in some cases, changes to our ability to buy toilet paper. But as Maya Angelou once said, I can be changed by what happens to me, but I refuse to be reduced by it. I believe this class has not been reduced by the changes we have faced, but has grown stronger, in large part, due to the education we received and the community we have experienced here at Monument Academy. We are well prepared both academically and personally to embrace the opportunities and overcome the challenges that our futures hold. On behalf of the graduating class of 2021, I would like to thank the teachers who never gave up on us, who made themselves available for help outside of school, and who did everything they possibly could to help us continue to learn both online and in person. I would like to thank the coaches who pushed us to be our very best, and who never stopped coaching us, even when events were canceled and athletes were quarantined. I would like to thank the dedicated fine arts directors who made it possible for us to have band, drama, strings, and choir all safely within the guidelines. I would also like to thank Principal Seymour, Mr. V, Mrs. Skinner, Mrs. Herrera, and the other outstanding administrators who fought for us to even have the opportunity to come to school. And of course, I would like to thank the parents and wise adults who have loved us and nurtured us all throughout these past few years. It is because of you all that we are ready for our next season of our formal education. During our time at Monument Academy, not only have we grown academically, but we have also grown individually as people. Interestingly, many of the catalysts for that growth this year have come from circumstances and situations outside our control. 20 years from now, we will look back on our 8th grade year and remember how we were the COVID class. We will look back on the time when our day-to-day lives were completely interrupted, and when for some of us, there were very real concerns about the health and safety of ourselves and extended family. We will look back on this time and be thankful that it is all over. But if there is one aspect of our character that I believe has been developed the most throughout the uniqueness and uncertainty of this year, it would be resiliency. When everything shut down, we did not. We found a way to learn online, we found a way to come to school, and we found a way to get back to normal as much as possible. Look around. This graduation ceremony would likely not have been able to happen just a handful of months ago. But we survived, we adapted, and we thrived in the midst of an international health crisis. So I encourage you, when you're looking through your dusty yearbooks one day, and you find the blue one that has 2021 on the back cover, and says we are all in this together, don't think about what we missed out on. Think about what we gained. Think about how all the adversity we faced made us stronger and helped us to see things outside of our personal bubbles. Think about how we were able to still have a dance, put on a play, go to sporting events, attend band and choir and strings concerts, and do everything else that we've been able to experience this year. Regardless of how this has impacted us individually, I'm absolutely sure of one thing. I know that we will never again take for granted having a face-to-face conversation with our friends, or going to visit our grandparents, or even just attending in-person school in general. As we gather one last time as the class of 2021, and prepare to scatter to different high schools across the state, across the nation, and maybe even across the world, there will always be a bond between us, because we were the ones who, in the face of adversity, were resilient and found a way to complete 8th grade together. May we take this as a lesson that no matter the size of the obstacle, if we continue to pursue things that are right and pure, things that are lovely and admirable, that if we pursue what is excellent and praiseworthy in our lives, even when we may not see the light at the end of the tunnel, we will surely be rewarded. So, to the graduating 8th grade class of Monument Academy, I leave you with a sincere reminder from one of our beloved faculty members. When things start to go sideways, and you worry that there may not be enough megaphone therapy to go around, Just remember that you are all special and unique, just like everybody else. Thank you.